Now, here's your Storm Tracker weather forecast with Chief Forecaster Bob McGuire.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It's Friday night in Big Sky. We're going to start off tonight with a picture from Steve Z. Kenny, and this is in the Bighorn Canyon, and it's warm enough there in Wyoming. It's not all freezing. It's still got a little running water there. Some of the waterfalls there. Cool looking shot, Steve. Thanks for sending that in. And look at this. This is, speaking of Wyoming, this is from Jennifer Acre Woods. This is the Buffalo Bill Reservoir. Big pond of water. Look at that. And this is the way it looked. I guess the sun was setting tonight. Cool looking shot there as well. Just beautiful. I love looking at that. Meanwhile, let me show you how things are shaping up in Billings. 1 inch of snow fell in the Billings area this morning, and you'll notice we're looking at 15 degrees right now. The temperature had actually gone down as low as 12 degrees. It's actually starting to come back because we have a south wind now at about 5 miles per hour. Right now, the temperature feels like 8 degrees with the wind chill factor. But here you see our high temperature so far today has been 21. 37 is your normal high. 62 was the record back in 2009. Record low was 25 below zero back in 1943. And we did measure 4/100ths of an inch of precipitation this morning in form of light snowfall, about an inch, as we said. And so that takes us to 5/100ths on the month and on the year. So obviously we're still a little bit behind. But don't worry, we got some more snow coming, more moisture coming this year. But let's talk about snowfall totals. You'll see here Cook City had 3 inches of snow. 20 miles northwest of Levina had 2.2. Ismay, otherwise known as Joe, Montana, you remember that? They have 2 miles northeast. 2 inches of snow. 2 miles northeast of Roundup had 1.2, and the Billings Airport, as we said, 1 inch of snow fell. A lot of that stuff today. Our current temperatures around the state, sub-zero over at Havre, single digits back here. Glendive had dipped to 2 below zero last hour. They're starting to come back up there, 1 above. 10 degrees over at Jordan, 12 at Miles City out in the west. A little warmer out there, 20s and 30s out there. But look at our reported highs today. They got into the 40s over here at Helena and Bozeman and Livingston, all into the 40s. Cody, 45 degrees. Just a little bit of cold air still lingering across eastern Montana. It continues to push its way in towards the Midwest tonight. And as you'll see here, that's what our Doppler radar is showing. The jet stream coming out of the northwest. It took the scattered snow showers that were moving into our area, continues to push them out of the way. And so what we have next for us is another low pressure cell here. This one's pulling up moisture on in toward shore as well. And so that's going to be your next batch of moisture. The whole cold air mess that continues to slide away from Montana. It's a typical El Nino pattern, continues to push its way in towards the Midwest. So at the surface, here's what you got. The cold air and snow continues to move into Chicago. We're looking at a low pressure cell dropping out of Canada. Not much of effect for us. We will see by Saturday, though, a system moves in towards western Montana, then takes a hard ride at the mountain, dumps back down into Wyoming. Then by Sunday, looks like another batch of moisture starts moving into the region. We'll see more snow spreading across Montana Sunday night on into Monday. By Monday afternoon, that whole thing kicks out of the way and things start to improve a little bit. How much snow are we going to get? Well, in Billings, maybe about 1 to 2 inches of snow by the end of the weekend, 4 to 6 inches of snow in Livingston. But for the rest of the temperatures tonight will cool back down to the teens and 20s out west. Single digits back here in eastern Montana. Billings about maybe 10 degrees. 19 over at Hardin. It'll be 10 degrees at Miles City. 30 at Livingston. Tomorrow back to the teens, 30s, 40s, maybe in some cases out in the far west, 30s and 40s there with scattered snow showers. I think here in the Billings area, slight chance for some snow flurries. That's about all I think we'll get at most. It'll be 10 degrees for our low tonight, partly cloudy and cold. Tomorrow, 46 degrees, 45 on Sunday, 40% chance for snow in the morning, rain in the afternoon. Martin Luther King Day on Monday, 50% chance for snow showers, 34. We'll stay in the 30s through Tuesday, then 30s and 40s basically the rest of the week. That's weather. Let's go back to Russ.